In this video, I want to walk you through how to make a lookalike audience inside of your Facebook ads so you can reach better people at a cheaper cost and ideally find more qualified leads. So it's overall a really simple process. Ideally, you want to have a list, a CSV file of between 50 to 100 people, name, email, and phone number that are either best customers, best clients from your business, something like that. It is possible to make a lookalike audience with less people, but ideally, the more people on your list, the better. And if you don't have a list big enough yet, build up your list and then come back to this video to check it out later. So first things first, what you'll do is I'll assume that you know how to get to your ads manager here. And what you'll do from there is you'll go to all tools and then you will go to the audiences tab right here. Once you get to your audiences tab, wait for it to load. And the first step, if you've never made an audience before, is you'll see something that looks like this. And what you'll do from there is you'll click on create a custom audience. You got to make a custom audience first before you make a lookalike. So that's really the first step here. And what you'll do is you'll go ahead and click customer list, next again, and then you'll upload your file. Now make sure the file's in a CSV format. It's really simple. Like I'll just show you, for example, if you were to make it on a Google Sheet, what it should kind of look like. So if you had this, you'd have your Google Sheet here. What I'd recommend is having is name, email, phone, and that should be it. Now you can have a value associated with them. So let's say you had certain people that paid certain amounts depending on what program they got, what course they bought, etc. You could include that because Facebook will give you the option to match that, but you don't have to. Bare minimum, name, email, phone number, put all that information in here, and then go ahead and export this sheet as a CSV. Once you have that, you'll go back into the ads audience section. You'll upload that file. You'll hit next. You'll match all the columns. You'll upload it, and then you're done. Pretty simple process. So I think I can upload one for you guys to show. So you'll drop that in. If it doesn't have any value, you'll hit next. Action needed. And then you'll make sure that you match all these up, right? Now that list I uploaded wasn't a great example, but as long as you followed the steps and it looks very similar to this one, you'll be able to match the fields, and if you need to match more, you can do so here. Then you'll click import and create. Now, once you do that, what'll happen is you'll actually get your page to look something like this, and you'll have that custom audience ready to go. From there, what you'll do is you'll select that audience, click the three dots up here, and then click create lookalike. From there, you'll then choose the audience location. And what's important about this is you need to know where most of your buyers are from, or most of your customer list, your email list. So if most of them are in the US, you'll just type in United States. Everything looks good. And then you'll choose a percentage from 1 through 10. And what this actually means is how similar you want the audience to your current audience source. And it kind of says that here. 1% consists of a list of people that are most similar to your audience source. Increasing it makes a bigger, broader audience, right? So you can see here, a 1% is the most specific. That's 2.8 million. 2%, 5 million, and it'll keep climbing. At 5%, we're at 14 million people. At 10%, 28 million people. So the more bigger the lookalike audience is, the broader it is. You can also do things like this. Like you could technically do a 3 through 5%. You could do a 1 to 2%. You could do just, or you could do like 0 to 1, right? So that's an easy way to do it. You'll go ahead and create that audience. And then once it's ready to be used, well, you'll create it, then it'll be ready to be used. You'll head back into your ads manager. And then when you're actually creating your ad, wait for this to load. And then you'll be making your ad. You'll go to the ad set level, which is where you'll actually choose this. And here at audience controls, you'll have to make sure, you'll have to make sure to either switch to the original audience or make sure to just expand it like I did there, and then go to custom audiences and your lookalike audience will show up. You'll be able to plug in your lookalike audience. It's normal if at first you see like no audience size, because it's actually still populating the list, but it doesn't mean that you can't publish it. You can still go ahead and publish everything and you should be pretty much good to go. That's how to make and use the lookalike audience in Facebook and Instagram ads. If you have any questions or get stuck, just comment below. And you can also join our free school community where I answer questions, review your ads. All the details on that will be below, and I'll see you in the next video.